Welcome to the Moldworks demonstration. On the screen you see two instances of an insert stack containing the core, cavity and side cores. First we define a mold coordinate system to center the mold around the insert stacks. Next we add the core and cavities to the mold. This allows us to estimate the mold size before we actually create the mold. In this step we also define the insert pocket, which will be created during the initial mold base process. Now we define slides for the side cores. This is also done prior to mold creation in order for the slides to be taken into account by the mold estimation. We choose the slide from our slide library, positioning it on the side core, and add a stroke distance to determine the guide pin angle. Once a slide has been defined, we can copy it to all the side cores. Slides can be added after the mold creation as well. Once inserts and slides have been added, we can preview an initial mold. As you can see, the initial mold encompasses the insert stacks and slides. From the catalog section of the dialog, we can choose a commercial catalog from a drop-down list. Currently we support over 15 component libraries. Next we choose the type of the mold, standard or non-standard. Each catalog has its own set of plate configurations. Let's look at the mold estimation parameters. These allow us to dictate the margins between the insert stacks and slides and plate boundaries, as well as ejector space height. They are customizable and the default can be set. Next we look at the standard plate thicknesses. We can also display ejection machines read from a user-modifiable Excel file to make sure that our mold fits into the appropriate injection machine. Finally, we add some catalog-dependent options and create the mold. First, basic sketches are created, and from then the basic mold plates. Equations and mates are used to define the plate behavior in case of downstream modifications. Next we create the components and then the component holes. Everything is created as standard SOLIDWORKS parts and can be modified or changed by standard SOLIDWORKS tools without damaging the Moldworks data integrity. Finally, we add positioning sketches for the initial components. Since we have already added inserts and slides, their pockets are automatically created as well at the end of the initial mold process. Now let's look at some of the mold configurations through the Moldworks Feature Manager tree. Here we see the static side. Here you can see the pockets created for the slides and angular pin and the cavity inserts. Next, the mobile side. Ejector assembly, and finally we show just the core plates.